Welcome back to Keith's FIFA 18 story. My name is Ricky, and today Lincoln City are taking on Preston North End, this time in League One. As you recall, last week we took them on in the FA Cup and ended in a draw, which is a replay which will be next week. There's the current table. As you can see, I've talked about all this last week. It hasn't changed any since Sunday, which is the last day in Keith's world they played. So everyone's going to be really tired. I mentioned last time that I would not be surprised if Keith was pulled from this match, even though it's an important match in the league. It being so close to, well, that was a foul. That was a clear foul. I guess they're letting us play the advantage because he has the ball, but whatever. Anyway, so this is an important match that, again, you know, if Keith didn't play, it was because they just played on Sunday and he wanted to give Keith some rest, and that's okay. But this is an important match because the winner of this match is in second place in League One, and the loser of this match is in third place. Now, currently, Lincoln City are in second place and Preston is in third place. If Lincoln City wins or draws the match, they are going to stay in first place. Or second place, sorry. They're going to stay in second place. They're not in first. They're not, yeah. Clearly, the Lincoln City fans are there on the end. We are in Preston, but the Lincoln City fans have come out for this one. So we played on Sunday in Lincoln. And the FA Cup replay will be, obviously, in Preston. We'll be here. So we're basically, you know, 3 out of these 3 or 4 games we played against Preston. It's just the way it goes. Yes! Thomas! Who we have not seen much of because he didn't play well for a little while. And so he kind of got benched. He wasn't happy, according to the game. Hopefully he'll be happy with that. Again, a win here would cement us in second place. You know, I think they're 2 points behind us right now on the table. And, like, a loss would only put us back by 1, so it wouldn't be a big deal. I'm perfectly fine with other people scoring because I don't want Keith to get overworked in any way, shape, or form at all. I don't want him to be overworked in any. I just don't. In fact, I'd rather Keith not play the next game because we have one more League One game in 2 days or 3 days. Get onside. In 1 or 2 days, I can't remember, 2 or 3 days, something like that. Against Peterborough, I think. And I'd rather Keith not even play that game. I think Keith would rather not play that game. There's no way in FIFA 18, as far as I can tell, to talk to the manager and be like, hey, I don't want to I want to rest. I need the rest. This is not a super important game. If we lose, we lose. It's not a super big deal. I mean, losing any game at this point is perilous. You know, so we win this game, big deal. If we lose the next game and Preston wins their next game, their next league game, I should say, you know, then we're right back to where we started from, basically. I mean, we'd be where we started from before this game, basically. Being just 2 points up on them, which is not a really safe place to be. Not like last season where we were just completely dominant. But we struggled at the beginning of the season because we weren't ready, but we adapted. We adapted quite well, I must say. We were almost dead last. Well, that would have been great if it had actually passed it to Thomas and not the Preston North End defender. Ugh. Anyway, I don't know. New information about FIFA 19 came out. I'm not going to talk about it because there's no confirmation it's going to be on the Switch. Some of it sounds interesting, though. There's a new mode where you can turn off the ref. That sounds fun. I hope that's in the Switch version. I would never. I mean, I might play it on the channel. It wouldn't be a series or anything. Like, it wouldn't be like Keith's FIFA 19 adventure without a ref, because it sounds like it's in in more of the kickoff mode and less of the. It still sounds fun. Let's just gonna say that right now. And that's basically all I want to talk about in terms of FIFA 19. All right. So, halftime. At halftime, the manager came out and said, "Look, guys, you guys are playing well. This is an important game. It is not the end of the world if we do not win this game. Our goal is really promotion, not to win the league. And promotion can still happen. It just won't be automatic if we're in third. You know, we will. Playoffs are always the option," so he says. So he told the guys. And I gotta be honest with you. You hear that and you think, that's nice, but also, well, that was awkward. You gotta wonder how much confidence he has in his team. Should he have more confidence in the team? Absolutely. But, aside from the shaky start of the season, we've been really solid. Lincoln City's been really solid. They've proven that they are more than capable of competing with League One and teams, championship teams. We'll see if we can do any. We did beat a Premier League team in Leicester City in the FA Cup. By the way, in case you were wondering, the outcome of that match, the outcome of the match between Preston and Lincoln City next week, will leave only one non-top flight team in the FA Cup, which is a little disappointing. Not entirely surprising that the other teams lost, and the only reason that this is happening is, because Lincoln and Preston got paired up. I really want him to get another goal just so he's a little happier and he's playing a little better. So, that's what Keith wants. Keith's already met his shooting and assists targets. And for a while, Keith was as good as Keith was being in league play. He got his player match rating up really high too. That would have been amazing if it had gone in. It did not, obviously. That's the true of all shots. That would have been great if it had gone in. The most important goal of the whole season, if it had just gone into the back of the net. Oh well. We're already up. I just got subbed off, so we're gonna watch the rest of the match. This is the second time this has happened this season. But you know what? I'm actually okay with that. I really am, and I'll tell you why I'm okay with that. We have a 1-0 lead. I don't even know who Kramer is. This is a name I've never heard before. It's not surprising that, that Hori isn't playing. It's a little surprising because, okay. Oh, wait, that was us. Never mind. I got confused because the camera sort of switched. But Thomas got himself another goal. That's really exciting. We can, yeah. I could still skip stuff even though I'm not on the pitch. He's not on the pitch. The camera angle isn't... They swapped it. So now... yeah, we're heading this way. That's... There you go. This is the way to get more dominant in the league. It feels weird. Also, he just got a hat trick. Maybe I should have just simulated the rest of the match. Then he wouldn't have got a hat trick. I guess it's probably a good thing I didn't, though. Apparently I can't skip the goal celebrations when I'm not on the field. So, this is good. This is good. Also helps our goal differential, which was already quite good. Oh, come on, guys. Now I sort of starting to feel bad for Preston. Maybe, is this a sign of things to come for next week? Both literally in game, because that's when the next match against Preston is, and also the next episode, which would be next week. Next Tuesday. We'll see. Hopefully, I mean, Keith won't get subbed out in that game without getting injured or whatever, but it's okay. This has been Keith's FIFA 18 story. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more FIFA 18.